guys, trying to get all set up here. Trying to get our comment pinned. Good morning, by the way. Hey, Lando. Thanks for joining so early in the morning. I am trying to get our comment pinned, but I'm having technical difficulties this morning. All right, let's see what I could do. 1 second. Hope everybody's morning is starting off great. So I'm excited about today's topic, mainly because we are going into Black Pride weekend, which obviously is extremely important for folks who look like me, who identify as I do. And so it's exciting to share some information with you all this morning. Get your weekend started. Just let me get my stuff pinned and we'll get started. Orlando, thanks for trying to help. I think I got it though. I'm typing it in manually. For some reason, it wouldn't let me paste it in. Yeah. Hey, Roderick. Hey, Rama. How y'all doing? All right. I'm getting this comment pinned for all of our viewers. Almost there. It's our first Whitman-Walker morning live. So I'm super excited to see how many people are actually going to be up this early and engaged with us. So yeah, see how we do. All right, so we got our comment pin. Now I can focus on you all. All right, so today I'm going to tell you all about DC Black Pride, share a little bit of Black Pride history, and share some events that we have going on in the district over the weekend. Thanks, Roderick. I like the exposed brick wall, too. It's like what made me move here. I've always wanted to live in a place with the exposed brick. So let me give you a little history about, Black Gay Pride. So the Black Gay Pride movement within the United States are for African-American members of the LGBT community. It started somewhere between the late 80s and the early 1990s. The Black Gay Pride movement began as a way to provide Black LGBTQ people an alternative to the largely white mainstream LGBTQ movement. Mainstream gay prides often, enforce unconsciously and consciously the long history of ignoring the people of color who share in those experiences. So, the people of color, decided to get together, and Black people specifically, to create a movement that kind of support specific issues that are more unique to their community, to our community. It also celebrates the progress of the Black LGBT community. So today there are about 20 Black Gay Pride events that happen all over the United States. Some of my favorites are DC, obviously. I like Dallas, Atlanta, New York. I've been to San Francisco. I've been to LA, which is actually coming up very soon. As you can tell, I love Black Gay Pride. I kind of grew up in that, in this stuff as this stuff was coming out, and I attended a lot of these events, and a lot of those events actually helped me learn a lot about myself and made me more comfortable with being who I am today. So while Black Pride events started in the around 1988, DC Black Pride is most often cited as the earliest and second largest Black LGBTQ gay pride event. Black LGBTQ pride event. The event first took place on Saturday, May 25th, 1991 at Banneker Field. Like all Black LGBTQ celebration, it started again because the community did not see themselves fairly represented during DC's annual Capitol Pride. So the Center for Black Equity is a team that's behind DC Black Pride. So for more than 30 years, DC Black Pride has been a place for LGBTQIA plus communities to gather, celebrate with each other. Unfortunately, the Center of Black Excellence in-person events have been canceled, but they wanted you all to know that Black Pride is forever, and that they have established a new venture called 12 Months of Pride. 12 Months of Pride consists of monthly virtual and hybrid experiences that engages the community, such as community conversation, panels, discussions, parties, bingo, and more. Like, events will be free of charge. The year will conclude in February 2022 with an announcement about plans for DC Black Pride for 2022. So you can find more information about those specific events and their events on dcblackpride.org. Mayor Bowser recently declared May of 2021 as International Black Gay Pride Month. That made me feel extremely connected to this movement, to this moment. And so there is a curation of a lineup of virtual events, but there's also an in-person event that I want to share with you all. Some virtual events that you might want to consider is there's an adult trans folk town hall, which is occurring on Saturday, May 29th from 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Again, you can find information on dcblackpride.org, or you can also visit their Facebook page which is DC Black Pride. There's also an event called the LGBTQ Plus Theater Virtual Showcase, which is happening on Sunday, May 30th. And more details on that information can also be found on dcblackpride.org. Also want to point out that, there is another event that that I actually learned about this morning that is occurring. And I have to pull the graphic up because I want to share this with you all. 1 second. Because it will not show on my computer for some reason. So there's an event called Pride in the Park. Pride in the Park is Project Briggs Inc.'s collaboration with Butler's Kitchen. Pride in the Park is actually happening on Memorial Day, which is Monday, May 31st, 2021. That is happening in the park, 12 p.m. from 6:30 p.m. The park, you're probably wondering, is Anacostia Park, and that is right next to the skating rink. If you're not familiar with the area, we also have a Whitman-Walker location in Anacostia on MLK. I've gone there all the time. I definitely encourage you all to visit that location if you haven't. But the event in Pride in the Park the theme of it is socially distanced but socially committed. Whitman-Walker is, while there are tons of virtual events and virtual Pride events, we are looking forward to celebrating Black Pride with the community, at the park with you. And so, please, please, please come out, join us at the park. Again, that event is called Pride at the Park. It is happening Monday, May 31st, which is this coming Monday, Memorial Day, from 12 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. We're planning to be there. We're planning to have a table there. Also, I want to remind you all, if you are concerned about, being social and you're not vaccinated, that Whitman-Walker Health is offering vaccines. And so you could reach out to us to schedule an appointment. by giving us a call at our 202-745-7000 number. Also, I want to add to this conversation that, Memorial Day weekend has been a big time for, LGBTQ Black folks. And we've got really used to commemorating this time of year by, socializing and supporting one another physically in person. And that's just what we've done for over, 30 years. This year is a little bit different, and there are, some socially distanced guidelines in place. I will say that still remember that we are in a pandemic. And so if you are not vaccinated, your best approach would be to stay masked. You can still come out to the park. You can still, socialize. But if you're in a crowded space, at least try to stay 6 feet away from other people. Wear a mask when appropriate. Please get vaccinated when you can. I also will add that we are doing vaccines at Whitman-Walker Health, and you can give us a call at the number pinned below, the 202-745-7000 number, or you can email appointments at whitmanwalker.org. Again, stay up to date on your local and state guidelines. Obviously, the CDC dropped a huge bomb a couple of weeks ago about the recommendations for people who are vaccinated. And so, as you know, if you are vaccinated, you are not currently, it's not required by the CDC or recommended by the CDC to wear a mask inside or outside. So that is a benefit that you do get when you are vaccinated. You still have to pay attention to, rules of the specific locale or the specific business that you're engaging with. But I will say that being vaccinated, one, adds a layer of confidence over all this entire stuff that you're dealing with in the pandemic. So I definitely encourage you to get vaccinated. Continue to wash your hands 20 seconds. That should never change. There are other, things that can spread other than COVID-19 if you are not washing your hands. Fully vaccinated. Yes, thanks for adding that in. If you are fully vaccinated, meaning that you've received the full dose of your vaccine, whether that's the 2-dose Moderna or Pfizer or the 1-dose Johnson & Johnson, and you've waited 2 weeks after your vaccination, you're fully vaccinated. So fully vaccinated people have those rules I mentioned. Again, wash your hands. And if you are not feeling home, please, by all means, stay home. You will be with us in spirit. Again, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Whitman-Walker DC, and at Real Talk DC to stay up to date on all things Whitman-Walker Health. Also, I want to add that you can follow our event space that we have on 14th Street at the Corner DC. There are some cool activities. As you know, our one and only Soul hosts a lot of those events and helps coordinate those events. So go check her out. Go check the Corner out. And if you ever need us, give us a call. We are here to help you and support you. I thank you for tuning in, and I want to wish everybody a happy Black Gay Pride. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend, and I will talk to you next week.